So Patrick is all about being customer centric and working for customer centric organizations, which are all about helping people and making sure that customers are the utmost priority rather than making money, which a lot of companies these days do. He has helped companies making and generating revenue. He has helped employees specifically reach their financial goals and helped in companies grow as fast as they could. Let's welcome Patrick on 10 Minutes of Hiring Wisdom, where he will tell us about his reason of success and where he's currently working and whether the company that he's working with is hiring. Hi, Patrick. How are you doing today?
Good, good. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, Patrick. So, Patrick, can you tell us about where you work, what the company does, and what your role is within the company?
Sure, happy to do that. So right now I'm the senior operations manager for Sonder here in South Florida. So I oversee our business all the way as far down as Miami and as far north as, in theory, West Palm Beach.
Okay, and
And
what does the
Sonder is
company do?
of
Sorry, yeah.
course, Sonder is a startup hospitality company. So we specialize in a tech-forward look at hospitality, short-term, medium-term, and long-term stays, low touch, high technology.
Okay, and I think so there's during the pandemic specifically there's been a growth of health tech companies and everything. How what distinguishes Saunders from other health tech companies that exist?
Sure. Yeah. So I think our competitive advantage is a few things. One, we have an ability to move very quickly, and so we've really grown the market here, particularly in South Florida this year, and we're set to double in size next year. And I think that's one of our greatest business advantage. I think from a customer standpoint, our technology really unlocks enhanced customer experience. This is was really unleashed in COVID when customers wanted a low touch, high tech stay, when other hospitality brands were either not operating or offering something very different. And so the business really flourished during COVID. And now coming out of that, we're doubling down on that idea.
Okay, and how did you come across this company? Like, were you
Sure.
searching for jobs and you came across it on a job board? What did someone reach out to you? What was the recruitment process for you like yourself?
Yeah, very interesting. So, you know, as a early in my career, I was a hospitality professional, so I've stayed pretty close to this industry. And I think when you're passionate about an industry, that bodes well because you tend to kind of know what's going on in the space. And so I was really aware of the up and coming companies, and Sonder was one of them. When I realized I had a posting or a job that I think was a good fit for me, I leveraged my network to try to figure out who I might know, either first or second or third degree connection, to really kind of make my way into this posting because I felt like it would really benefit me and the company to have me in this role. Luckily, I was fortunate enough to leverage that and made a direct connection with a recruiter, and the rest kind of unfolded from there.
Oh, well, it worked out for you. So congratulations on that part.
Thank you.
But
Yeah.
I'd love to hear regarding you mentioned that because you were interested in this specific niche of field and how you always kept close to it. I'd love to hear regarding what exactly is your company's culture like that has made you stay. As in,
Yeah.
like one thing, it's always being interested in a company, but actually being a part of it, actually being
Sure.
part of the mission, the culture, the values the company represents. What's been something that's been like wow, that's been like okay, wow, I want to stay here with this, work with this company because I believe in it.
Yeah, I think there's really two parts here that are meaningful to me. One is pulled directly from the company's cultural values. That's hospitality everywhere, and so what that really means is that we look for around every corner the way that we should treat each other and our customers. And so whatever point you are as a customer interacting with us, we really strive to provide an elevated level of service, even in places where we don't provide the same level of service as a traditional hospitality company. So, and our tech really helps us unlock that. That tenet of our culture also spans true internally. We really strive to treat each other with respect, and really try to unlock that hospitality everywhere, within the team. And I think as a leader, that's something that's really important for me. The other side is kind of the space that this company is operating in, or and how new and young it is. For me personally, being in a startup type environment is really important. I've done the kind of legacy hospitality, and that was a great foray into the industry. But now I'm really excited when I have autonomy, room to fail, and things are moving really fast, and we can have a little bit more control. So it's both the cultural values as well as kind of the the place where this firm is right now.
Okay, and considering you're at such a position where you have quite a lot of authority, you must have done a lot of hiring. So, what are some things, according to you, that makes a candidate stand out when they're applying for the job?
Sure. Yeah, I think I think nowadays a lot of folks have great technical background. We see a lot of candidates that look really good on paper that are really well educated. I think for me, what really stands out, particularly in this industry, is passion for the industry. We really look for people who are going to get utility from working within the hotel business. It's a very tough business, and frankly, it's not for everybody. So when you express that passion, we really pull that out and match that with your technical skills, and then we kind of get a good understanding of the candidates. And I think a lot of hiring managers across a lot of industries are looking for that, right? They want to hire folks that have an innate ability to kind of be self-driven and are going to be excited about the mission. And so that for me is a really really big differentiating factor.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing that. I think there's so many candidates these days applying for jobs, so it's definitely important to know what makes you
Yeah,
stand out because you don't just want to be another candidate in the sea of other candidates that exist.
totally.
And Patrick, the last question for you would be, what kind of positions are open with Sonder? What kind of positions are open, and so that people actually know what to apply for and what to seek out.
Sure. Yeah. So we have a lot of different roles. I think both on the city level. So we have our kind of entry level roles, which is called hospitality agent. We have kind of the next level, which is called senior hospitality agent. This is the frontline customer service managerial response. We have managerial roles, leading buildings or small teams. And we also have project manager type roles on the city here as well. So for folks with a little bit more experience, 2 to 5 years of experience managing projects. And then there's a variety of roles across the company and across other cities. You multiply that, or we're hiring really across the board, roles in engineering and product and real estate. So I really do encourage folks to take a look, and see if there's something that might be a good fit.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Patrick. Our time is up. It was an absolute pleasure having you as a guest, learning so much about you and your wonderful company and how you actually became a part of a company that you were really passionate about. I can see the passion actually showcases through your words, which is something that a lot of us fail to do so. So, congratulations on that. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great
You
rest of
too.
your
Thank you
week.
so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.